Well, hello DirtFish Rally friends, and welcome to our lunchtime review from day 2 at the Rally de España. Listen, the battle that we were watching was the battle for the lead between Thierry Neuville and Elfyn Evans. The difference going into the opening stage this morning, 0.7 of a second. What happened yesterday? Well, the Toyota and Evans, they dialed it in very nicely indeed on the opening loop and they built a lead. The opposite has happened out there today. It looks as if they've made some really good adjustments to the Hyundai. Thierry Neuville has gone out with confidence, with a car that's working for him, and he's built a lead of just under 10 seconds over Elfyn Evans. Evans wasn't happy with the handling, with the braking of the car out there. Didn't feel as if it could push too much more. But first, let's take a look at our top 10 after 9 stages. It is Thierry Neuville who leads the way over Elfyn Evans. That gap now 9 seconds. In third, it's Ogier being hunted down by Dani Sordo, just 0.2 of a second behind Ogier in fourth. In fifth, after a monster moment out there this morning, Kalle Rovanperä. The impressive Adrien Fourmaux is sixth. Oliver Solberg is up to seventh. Neil Solans is eighth. Gus Greensmith down to ninth. And Eric Camely leading WRC2 in 10th place. We caught up with both our rally leader, Thierry Neuville, and the man in second place, Elfyn Evans, just a few minutes ago. What a morning for you out there, Thierry. Quite the opposite to yesterday morning. What was different?
What was different? Obviously we improved the setup yesterday afternoon, so we could clearly see an improvement from yesterday midday. The stage profile maybe suits our car a little bit more today as well. And other than that, yeah, constantly working to try to improve a little bit. I have the feeling we can get a bit more out of the car still, if we get away that understeer.
You know, there is the suggestion that you've got nothing to lose out here this weekend. You just go for it. Does it feel a little risky at times in that regard?
So far not. I think the only one without real moments so far was me and maybe Ogier, I don't know. But for me it went well so far, and I feel comfortable now.
I suppose at the back of your mind, you're ahead of Ogier, and that's the single most important thing. Is that having a factor in how you approach the stages?
No, I don't consciously think about it, to be honest. We're trying to focus on doing our best, but of course, at the same time, we also know that you need that feeling, that click, that rhythm to click, to really produce the time, especially on a rally like this, where there's so much corner to corner. You need to have your line perfect, your apex, your car turning. So that's what we're focusing on.
Well, there's no question, folks, that battle at the front will continue on. It is not over by any stretch of the imagination. As we've seen in this event, we've seen some pretty big swings, haven't we? Unusually for tarmac, Evans taking 6 or 7 seconds in a stage yesterday, and Neuville taking back 6 or 7 in another stage this morning. It is unusual. So Evans by no means out of it, but he has to have the perfect car going in to this afternoon's loop. The other battle we were watching was the battle between the champ, Sébastien Ogier, and Dani Sordo. Well, Sordo had a wonderful morning, and he's reduced the deficit to the champ to 0.2 of a second. So that is one to watch this afternoon. But the man who has impressed me perhaps most out there this morning is Adrien Fourmaux. He told us last night that he'd found a new driving style, a more comfortable, more relaxed driving style. He also said this morning's stages were going to suit him, and boy, did they suit him. This is what he had to say. You said you liked these stages. My goodness, you went for it this morning.
It was interesting this morning. We tried to have the fastest time, but unfortunately it was the second for 1.8 seconds. But no, I'm happy this morning, honestly. It was a really good pace, and even the last stage was really interesting. We had a good pace at the beginning, but then we start to lose the tire. So I need to find a way, maybe in the setup or also my driving, just to try to keep a bit more the tires for the long stages. And it was really good. Good learning, and the pace was there, so it's really good.
Fourmaux showing this morning once again that A, that Fiesta is still very capable, but B, he is a proper talent in the making. Now his teammate Gus Greensmith, not the morning he wanted. He wanted things to perhaps just build steadily again. Fortunately, a puncture in the third stage of the loop really hampered him this morning, but he's hoping for this afternoon to find a better setup. So folks, Still a lot to come in this rally. Don't forget, we've got what? We've got nearly 60 kilometres this afternoon. We've got 50 Ks tomorrow. A lot still to come. Stick with us, folks. DirtFish.com is the place to be.